I wanted. Okay, here we are. Sparkle. I got Sparkle. I am very happy because I definitely wanted her, and I got her. I won my 5th 50-50 in a row. I think this is like the most amount of 50-50s I've won in a row. I did get a pretty hard pity. I think it was like 79 or 80 or something, but I got her and I'm very, very happy. The one problem is I did not pre-farm for her, and I am low on pretty much everything that you need to level up stuff in the game. So this wasn't the best idea of mine, but I did what I could, and while her build isn't the best at the moment, it's a work in progress considering I just got her today. But I was so happy because I worked very hard to get all those pulls. I was doing a 1 pull and then going back to the Memory of Chaos and then getting some Stellar Jades and then doing another 1 pull and then not getting her and going back to the Memory of Chaos and then getting the Stellar Jades and doing another 1 pull, etc. until I got her. So I am very, very, very happy. And while I don't actually know exactly what she does, I sort of figured it out. She's a bit like a mix of Sunday and some other support that I don't know. But she enhances crit damage, she gives characters a fraction of her crit damage, and then increases speed, I think. And my teams are all very slow, so I could use that. Also, I want to make a DPS cipher team, because while I know she's not a DPS, she's a debuffer / sub DPS, I do have her E2, so I think it would be like a waste to not try and do a DPS team with her, and Sparkle and Sunday combined would probably do the trick, so stay tuned for that later in the video. Can I just say how cute her relic set is, the relic set that's recommended for her with the little duckies. I love yellow rubber ducks. I do like a lot of things, but I do also really like yellow rubber ducks. I specifically like the yellow version because it reminds me of when I was younger. I used to go to these rubber duck races, and there were these big rubber ducks that people would put in a river and race them. I don't think I ever won, but it was fun to watch them, and it gives me nostalgia. But I really like the relic set. It doesn't suit her aesthetic, but that's okay. It doesn't always have to fit a character's aesthetic, you know what I mean? And before people come for me and go like, oh, Sparkle is not meta anymore, why would you pull for her? Who said I give 5 cadoodles about meta? I'm sorry, but I don't care about the meta. Of course, I pulled for the Herta, and she is kind of meta at this point in the game. She'll probably be overrun though by someone soon. But that's because I like her. I pull for characters I like, and sometimes they coincidentally are meta, but I pulled the Herta because I love the Herta. I remember when Honkai Star Rail first released, and there was the Kuru Kuru Herta meme, where in her Japanese voice line, when she's doing her follow-up attack, she goes Kuru Kuru, which means spinning around, or round and round. And someone made it into a meme song. I loved that. I had that on repeat. That was like a vocal stim for me for ages. And so when I saw she got her bigger form, I flipped out, and I really considered downloading Honkai Star Rail at that point in time. I think it was like May last year or something, maybe later, but I was really considering trying to download Honkai Star Rail. But at that point I was very invested in Genshin, and I didn't have enough storage anywhere, so I didn't I have been wanting the herder for a long time. So yeah, she does good damage, but I pulled her for the aesthetics, not the meta. Do you pull for meta, aesthetics, or both? Let me know. Also, I know it's kind of scary commenting, so if I ever tell you guys to comment and you don't, I do not blame you. I always get scared before commenting on someone's video, so I know how nerve-wracking it can be. But anyway, this video is kind of short. I need to make longer videos, but I clear most of the content on my dad's PS because of the lag, and I only ever log on to my phone if I want to make videos for you guys, because I still need to figure out a way to transfer recordings on the PS to my phone. I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, I'm probably gonna do that. You guys might get hour-long videos if I do that. I'm sure some people would like that, but some people might not. It depends on how long you like your videos. I like mine around 40 minutes long, so I understand if you are angry at me for making short videos. I'm very sorry. I have been working on making a script for that Clarend ASMR I mentioned last video. Someone so sweet recommended something to me in the comments, and I jumped on that because I had no ideas, but it's still gonna be really short. I need to work on how to make those videos longer because I don't know how to, but I've got a script and it includes Clarend, Emily and Chevrolet. I can't do Navia for the life of me, impersonation wise, so I'm really sorry if you wanted Navia to feature, but I can't do her. I might have been able to do her once, but that was once and never again. I'm not at all limited to who I can do. I can do pretty much any female sounding character in the game, but I think it's Raiden, Yaimiko, Kirara and Navia are some of the only ones I struggle with. It's funny, it's like all Inazuma girlies and then just Navia. I love Navia though. She was my main. Oh my god, you guys. I logged into Genshin for the first time in 3 months the other day. The reason was because my friend, she plays on Europe, but she recently started working on her American account again, and she got to adventure rank 16, so I was like, oh my god, I'm going to log in and add you. Also, please excuse the cars, it is the middle of the day. I would record at other times of the day, or even the night, but I like to record right after I have filmed the video because my storage will not handle it. Like, I recorded a video yesterday, it was half an hour long, but I wasn't liking how I was sounding when I was voicing over it, so I deleted the video because my phone storage is on its last legs. I have an SD card, but I mainly transfer my games to that. Unfortunately, Honkai Star Rail won't transfer over. Like, it will transfer over, but not the stuff that you download when you log into the game. It's just the game itself. But I've transferred some of my videos to my SD card, so hopefully it gives me a bit more storage, but it's still like nearly full, so I'm sorry for the cars. Plus my street is so busy for no reason at all times of day. Like, I live down this little street in a village, right? And somehow it's like one of the busiest streets ever. One time I was recording at, I think it was 11 o'clock at night, and there were still cars. There were still cars coming up and down. guys wanna add me on Honkai Star, I'll put my ID in the description of this video. The characters I have up for grabs that you can use are E1S1, The Hunter, E2 Cipher, and Sunday. I might change it to Sparkle, but it depends on her build because at the moment it's not looking too good. So, yeah, and while their builds aren't the best, they've got their E's, they've got their Eidolons. Oh my god, you guys, I called Eidolons Elidons since I started playing this game. I don't know why I called them Elidons, but they're Eidolons. So, I also did the 3.4 quest. I won't say any spoilers, but Jesus, that stabbed me where it hurt. That hit me where it hurts. It's very sad, and the thing I love about Honkai Star Rail is that it doesn't have to revolve around the MC, the quests. So it's insane because in Weathering Waves, I'm not dissing the game or anything, but Rover's kind of like, sorry that was loud, Rover is kind of like the key to everything. Like, he turns up at the nation, he does some cool stuff. Oh, I'm saying he, it's because I use male Rover. They turn up at the nation, they do some cool stuff, and then boom, they fixed everything. And it's not the same for Genshin, but it's similar. Like, the MC always plays a big role in helping the nation, but in Honkai Star Rail, it's like you're there and you're playing with the characters through the quest with them, instead of just you're playing it by yourself. Like in Tianjia, we didn't even seal away the Stellaron, they just did that by themselves, and I quite liked that because it shows that they're not dependent on us, like people are in the MC in other games. If you don't know what MC means, it stands for main character. Common knowledge, but I like that about Honkai Star Rail, and I like how Flynon is the protagonist of Amphorius instead of us, and we help them out, but they're not completely dependent on us. Like, that is true story writing right there. I really love the lore in Honkai Star Rail. It is delicious. And in case anyone is wondering, which I know you're probably not, but I have made a Honkai Star Rail Sona. If you don't know what a Sona is, basically it's your self-insert in a game. So it's like a persona, but it's in a specific franchise. I have a Genshin Sona, and I have a Honkai Star Rail Sona. I've had her for a while, but I haven't really spoken about her on this. I'll put her up on the screen. But yeah, her name is Lotus, and she is the coordinator of the Astral Express. Even though I suck at coordinates, I don't know why I made her that, I just thought it would be cool. So let me know if you want a video about her, or a video about OC Yap, because I haven't really done that in a while. The last one I made didn't do too well, but I know one person enjoyed it because they commented, so thank you, I love you. If you guys didn't see my most recent community post, I'm always posting on there. This guy subscribed to me, this person subscribed to me, they have guy in their bio, so I assume they are a guy, and he is a public subscriber, and I check out my public subscribers' channels because, you know, why not, I'm nosy. And he didn't have any content, but he had a bunch of playlists with videos, and all those videos were, how do I put this, of anime girls or comic I'm not going to be rude, but I have no sympathy for people who goon to anime girls with inflated proportions. That is a no-go. Or just any sort of anime girl that has been exploited. That is a no-no. So, I just want them to go away at this point. Please. I've blocked them from being able to comment / for me to see their content, even though they have none, but I still don't want them near me. I want them to go right away. I guess this is the best time to promote my previous video. It is a character ASMR of Sparkle, and she says, "Let's bomb Penacony," and then she breaks the fourth wall and tells you to pull on her banner. I was rewatching her trailer to manifest getting her, and I saw she broke the fourth wall, and that gave me that idea. Honestly, don't watch it unless you want to laugh, because it's kind of crazy. I just did it for fun. I had no thoughts running through my head at that point. But if I do say so myself, I can impersonate Sparkle kind of well. That was my wrist that just clicked. Okay, it's time. This is the time where I test out DPS Cipher with a full support team in the back. Normally, I like to have at least 2 to 3 DPSs on my teams, but this was fully support. And then here I was trying to find a good name for it, because I kept exceeding the character limit. But anyways, I think my cipher did really well, and I know in the domain that I did there is a few little buffs already, but I don't really care. Like, she did well. She did good. So it wasn't a waste after all. Because when I got her, and her E2 somehow, I was like crying because I thought it would be a waste, and that I wouldn't get Sunday because of that. But it wasn't a waste, because I love her design and her gameplay, and now she does good damage as well. So boom, it's a win-win, and I got Sparkle, so win-win-win. I'm getting a Sunday plushie on Friday. Me and my friend, we both play Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, and we did this little plushie exchange. So we get each other plushies, and I think she got me Sunday. I hope she got me Sunday. I got her Kinich, because that's her favourite character in Genshin. And I think she either got me Sunday or... Who was it? I think it was Sunday or Dunhung, because those are my 2 favourites. Well, 2 of my favourites. Does anyone know when there's gonna be a rapper rerun? Because I really want her. I love her design. I love the way they did like the leg warmers, and I love her story and her character. Like when she came out, I was rapping that rap that she did in the live stream. I wasn't playing it then, but I saw her and I was like in love. I love her so much. And I played the World Quest, the Slum Banana Monkey World Quest, and I just loved her in that. She was so cool, and her backstory was very sad, but regardless, sad backstory equals good character. yeah, the last time I was this lucky was like April, May, and June 2024. I got Chiori and her weapon, and then I got her C1 at 20 pity, and then I think I got Kazuha at like 80 pity. It was really high, I remember. And then I got Alakino. I didn't want her, but I got her around 60 pity. I was saving for Clorand, and I threw in a 10 ball, and I got her. And then I think I lost my 50-50 on Linny's banner, which I was praying for. And then I got Clorand at quite high pity, but it's okay. I didn't get her weapon. I saved, I think it was like 160, 170 wishes. And I only got one copy of her, and then I lost the 50-50 on her weapon. And that was still when you needed 2 points to get a weapon guaranteed. So I gave up after that. And her build is kind of bad, but I mainly use her as a sub DPS in a crystallized team. Look guys, my team comps in Genshin really didn't make sense, apart from my vape team. But did you see how well Cipher did in that domain?